Hi guys, how are you? Good night, good day, good evening. I wanted to talk to you today about some crime prevention book that I got from the 75th precinct. They had did a presentation at a what do you call it? They did a presentation at it was a senior center community event, and they did this presentation. So now I'm hooked up with them, and I want to be able to invite them to different things and tell them about different things as well, and just work together so we can help the community about some of these things they may or may not already know. They don't have to be a senior, for it, but they could be a senior, or they can be just a regular person. So I'm trying to adjust things while I'm talking to you at the same time. I don't know if I wanted that so much. But anyway, let me get it going so it wouldn't be so long that I talked to you. Last time I talked to you, I was sick, very sick with COVID. And it's gone and I'm better. And I was able to go to church, thank God. I hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving. And I hope you're looking forward to the rest of the holidays. Happy New Month. Happy December 1st, and happy whatever you celebrate. All right. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. And happy holidays. Hanukkah. Okay. All of it. Okay. I hope I didn't forget anything. But yeah. So this is the crime prevention book. And I'm going to read some of the stuff out of it and from it, so you'll be able to. You can probably go to your local precinct. They probably do this, so you can invite them to your church functions, your community centers, and things like that. Your senior centers, dialysis centers, wherever that you have people or deal with people. Where even maybe an ACS thing or something, even for the kids, prevention for children. But before I do that, let me do these other things real quick. All right. I got stuff written out and written down. I went to Yvonne Ponce pop up. She had a beautiful pop up thing where she had vendors there and she had some food there. And you go and you be able to shop within. She had it in her apartment where you can shop. I don't know how often she has it, but I did go to the one that she had last month. It was excellent and I had fun. So look out on her Facebook page, Yvonne Ponce, and she does post it about what the event is about, what it looked like, the ones of past, and then I'm sure she's going to do the one that she just done. Okay, so that is one. She had some of the vendors that she had there was just marvelous, wonderful, and excellent. This is one of the books that she gave us as a gift. I had bought some earrings and stuff like that. I bought a hat for my nephew, the Go Dad hat, and I'm going to tell you some stuff about that. But this is Be Brave, Be Confident, Be You. And this is a very encouraging book for anybody to read to bring up your self esteem and everything like that. Hopefully, I don't drop anything while I'm talking to you. I got limited space here. The NYPD guy from the 75th precinct, name was Nazir Abdul. Okay, it was three of them doing it, two women and him, and they did an excellent job. So they do something on the screen as well as talk, as well as give out those books that you could take home with you. Okay. And the 75th precinct, you could probably Google, but it's 1000 Sutter Avenue, or just go to your local one. But this is called neighborhood. He's a neighborhood coordination officer. Okay. So, okay. And it was a nice young lady named Danielle Exodus from Oak Street Health. And they come out to events. I see them at a lot of events, the Oak Street Health people and things of that nature. So that's always great. I had another young man that had the GoDaddy hats. His name is Tim, and I was looking for his thing. Don't tell me I don't have it here. He was excellent. And it's oh, there it is. See, I told you I'll drop something. Long as I have it. And this is what his thing looks like. He's also on Facebook. You can't miss him. He'll even have promos of people talking about how they're a good father and a good dad. It's not just shopping for a hat or a sweater or anything, is also an organization. They even encourage dads, and people with children. And they give you a 10% discount. See it right there? It's www.dadsarecool.com. Okay? And there is that website. All right? I've known him since he was born. He was always sweet and honest. And sometimes you got to support the youth, the young people. You got to support anybody you know or love or you see struggling or trying. Sometimes I don't even need this thing, but I'll buy it just to support, you know? Excuse me. All right. This is PKD's magazine. It's a free magazine, Polycystic Kidney Disease magazine, and it comes out every month. It's free. You can go to Polycystic Kidney Disease Foundation and you can get your book. They're in every state. All right. And it's a wonderful book to have. You learn all kind of stuff and stories. I was on the cover of it before. They did my story. I have polycystic kidney disease and it affected my family, a nice amount of the members in my family, but we may have PKD, but it don't have us. Look at God. I tell you, I tell you. Okay, put this down here. Now we're going to get to our crime book. All right. I hope to get through the whole thing. Let me see. Okay, walking. Walking tips for your personal safety. What can I do? All right. It says open stores. All right. If you are suspected that you are being followed, stay away from deserted blocks, mm, and head for areas where there are people, or the nearest open store. All right. People use well populated and well lit streets when walking in, in desolate areas. Do so, or walk in a group. Can't go bad with a group. Okay. Talks about escort. If you're driven home, ask the driver to walk to wait until you are safely inside. So I know some of the drivers, I have transportation for having a disability. I pay them, but I don't pay them all that much, coffee. But anywho, some of them will do it or be kind or nice. I wouldn't say all of them do it. Some of them don't speak English, but I walk as fast as I can. I try to be alert and look around and things like that. So, but anyway, that's what they say. Evade or yell. Should a motorist bother you while you are walking, reverse your direction. If you are still followed, seek a safe location and yell for help if possible. Child, I got a big mouth. I have been held up with a gun. I've been chased, and things like that. I used to run track. Child, sister can run. I got a walker now, but I couldn't run fast with the walker without it. With my cane, yeah. But thank God for legs and movement. Report it immediately. Report theft or suspicious activity to your NYPD by calling 911. Mm, I like that picture. I'll try to show you each, but I don't think you can see it because I don't see it much here. Okay, subway and bus. Tips for your personal safety. What can I do, you may say? Okay, ready. Have your money or Metro card available. You don't have to be digging in your pocket. I always hated that anyway. Whatever I have to do, I have it somewhere. I can just go here or swipe or go. I don't really ride buses or trains anymore. I miss it sometimes, but the steps too many. Okay, sidewalk. Wait for a bus on the sidewalk away from the curb. That's safe too, so you don't get ran over. Some of them fly up. You got to be careful. When you're sitting, sit in the center of the car away from the door to avoid purse or chain snatches. Because usually, if they can see your stuff, and jewelry. All right, cover jewelry, turn stone rings towards the palm side of your hand. I guess so they don't tempt them. I do that anyway, but my stuff, because I lose and gain weight, my rings just slide all over. I have rain guards and stuff like that on. One time it fell off on the bus and somebody gave it back to me, thank God. I'd have been crushed. My husband of 23 years gave this to me. Anywho, off hours waiting area. Y'all listening? Use designated waiting areas during off peak hours. Designated. If it's not designated, don't sit over there. Ride. Ride in the conductor's car during off peak hours. I know that's right. I used to ride from the Bronx. It was a 2 hour ride, and I worked 12 hours, and then had to ride to the Bronx and back in 2 hours. I lived in Brooklyn at the time. Okay, awake. Stay awake, aware of the exit with the crowd. Yeah, I know it's very easy to fall asleep on a train. Just rock you to sleep. All right, waiting. While waiting for the train, stand in the middle of the platform, away from the yellow platform edge stripe. I've known a lot of people to get pushed, and I knew somebody that jumped. Shondo. Sit in front, sit near the front of the bus. Yeah, I always like to be near the driver when I know that, it's late and stuff like that. Sometimes I like to look tough. I don't like to look in the weak and state, even if I'm not feeling well. I don't act like I'm not feeling well because I don't want you to think that I'm an easy target or I'm going to go down easy. Not that I want to fight, but hey, Shonda, you know what I mean? Home tips for your personal safety. What can I do? I like that. Every page seems to ask that. Keys. Have your keys ready before you get to the door. I know that's right. I always have my keys out. While I'm in the ride, I have it. So once I open the door and I have to go through and get to the fifth floor and all of that, yeah, I ain't mad at you. Mailbox. Place your name on the inside of your mailbox where only the mail carrier will see it. If a name must be on the outside, use only the last name. The Smiths. That's deep. Now I didn't know that one. That's good. That's interesting. And okay, entrance. Make sure your entrance area is well lit. It's enough light where I'm at. Lobby door. If you live in an apartment, close the lobby door behind you, especially if a stranger is approaching. Yeah, I remember one time when I first moved here, I let the people walk in first. I wanted to see if they had a key. Sometimes they buzz in or they wait for somebody to go in. And I know I had a hard time getting in the building when I didn't live here. So I'm not gonna make it easy for nobody to get in either. Even though people have held it for me, I guess because they see the walker or don't see me as harm, but I could be something. No, I'm just kidding. But visitors. Make all visitors and deliveries personal persons use the doorbell. I know that's right. Because sometimes they knock. Who want to hear the knock? I don't always hear the knock. Some people have left because I ain't hear the knock. So I got two bells out here. The door one and the side door one right there, and the one for downstairs to buzz you in. So come on, use the bell. All right, strangers. If a stranger asks to use the phone, keep your door locked and tell them you will place the call for them. Keep him or her outside your home. Don't let him in. Don't bring him in. I saw that on the TV show too. Ooh, it was deadly. If there is an emergency, call 911. Wait there for the police to arrive if safe to do so. Okay? Elevators. I heard a lot about that. There was a picture one time, and the person used the mirror in the side. I like that idea. I never forgot it, and that's an old picture. What was it? Wait, I forgot the name of that picture. I knew it before I started it. Okay, waiting for an elevator. Leave the lobby hallway if someone makes you feel uncomfortable. So when I was like 19 and I came in from Anguilla, I came from a trip from Anguilla, and I was going to visit my sister, and the man had a three-piece suit on, so I figured he was cool. You know what I mean? And he got in the elevator with me. He went to get out the elevator, and then he pushed me back, and had a knife to my neck and everything. And I was, afraid and everything, and he, the fact that he looked well. See, sometimes can't be fooled by the way the person dress or look. I honestly started praying, and that scared him, and he ran. I thank God he was scared. I don't know if he thought I was crazy. I didn't care what he thought, as long as he left. But he did have the knife to my neck and pushed me back, because, So please be careful out there, guys. I'm 61 going on 62 next month, and I was 19 when that happened, but you see, I haven't forgotten that. It's not a great experience, all right? Check the elevator mirror before entering. You can be able to see if somebody's in the corner or hiding on the side. Check it. Okay, uncomfortable. If you feel suspicious and do not want to get off on the floor you originally requested, give an excuse like, "Oh, I forgot my mail," or whatever it is. I guess to get off. Because sometimes you want to get out of wherever you want to get off or out of. So these are some great tips. Buttons. If accosted, press many buttons as possible to try to get the elevator to stop at the next floor. So I guess you got to start, pushing them all. Exit. Exit the elevator if someone enters that make you feel uneasy. Sometimes you feel just as fine, and then you get that, that feeling you get, and you ready to, jump ship. Location. Stand between the control panel and the door when in the elevator. So that's where you gotta stand. Report it immediately. I guess on each page it says that report it immediately. Suspicious activity. Y'all know the number 911. Driving for tips. Your personal safety. What can I do? Gas tank. Keep your car well maintained and the gas tank at least half to full to avoid getting stranded. Last thing you want to do is get stranded. I saw too many movies. You know what I mean? And I'm glad it was a movie and not real life for myself or you out there. Trunk. Keep available secured in the trunk, not lying on the seat next to you. You know what I mean? So keep your valuables secured in the trunk. Wow. Purse. Put your purse on the floor of your car. All right. Can't be visible. Vision zero. Driving carefully. Help us achieve our Vision Zero goal of no vehicle related deaths. So if there's zero, let's keep it zero. Evade. Should you suspect that you are being followed, making several turns down active streets. Active. If your vehicle continues um, um, to follow, if they continue to follow you, all right, head for the nearest police station, firehouse, or open store. Okay, that's what I did when somebody was chasing me one time. He had me to gunpoint. See how many times I told you? I'm glad I'm still alive to tell it. It sounds funny now, but I tell you, I was scared when it happened. Tips. This is about parking. Tips for parking, property safety. What can I do? Park. Park in a well lit area to discourage personal attack and reduce the risk of your car being stolen. If it's all dark and everything, maybe you done took wheels off. I heard people's wheels are gone or the whole car is gone. So let it be lit. Look around before exiting your car. I used to do that when I drove. You know what I mean? Because I knew what time I was getting off or out. Close. All right. Close all windows, lock the doors, and take any valuables with you. Don't leave it in the car. Give a reason to want to get in the car or take the car, steal the car. They got extra stuff besides the car. ATM. I learned some stuff with this. What can I do? Be aware. Be aware of suspicious people near the entrance. People. Use well lit, well populated ATMs. So you ain't the only one in there. I've been in there by myself. I've been in with a lot of people. Sometimes it made me nervous and I punched the wrong numbers because I'm trying to be alert at the same time. Mirrors. Use mirrors positioned at the ATM to see behind you. All right. Money. Put your money away and take your card and receipt before you exit an ATM. You don't want to be in such a rush that you leave your card behind and somebody else can use it. People are smart these days. They got all kind of things now that they get your information, and it's a shame and sad, but you got some career criminals that can do it. You know what I mean? So let's be smart and the library helps a lot with a lot of things. So go in there and go in that police station and learn this stuff and get one of these books. Indoor. Avoid ATMs that have unlocked doors or already open on the street. If it's open like that, don't go in there. View. Block a yeah, block a bystander's view when entering your PIN number. I'm always doing like this or like that, you know. Even the day when I was picking some food up, the guy, he's like all over where I'm trying to get at. He already did his order. So I said, "Excuse me," because I need space and room. Not because I had, almost, I had that COVID for the third time, but I want to be able to give her the money and stuff. I don't want you, seeing what I'm doing. You know what I mean? So I ain't mad at you. I give people space. Maybe they think I move back or move to the side or I sit there or, or sometimes, if they feel I'm too close and they tell me to move back, I move back. I don't even get mad on the attitude because when I don't, I get it. Sometimes I know we don't. God help us all. Card. Do not let anyone into a bank um, vestibule using your card. Mm. I know people like say, go get it and all of that. Maybe it's your children or somebody, but report. It says report, call 911, report any theft, suspicious activity. I guess they say it just so you will know it and drill it into your own head and feeling and spirit. Property theft. Never leave your personal property unattended. What can I do? All right, wallet. Never carry your wallet in the rear pants pocket, which is the one easier to pick. All right, the other one's a little more close to you. Got some work, especially if I gained a little something. I don't know if it was Thanksgiving or what I had lost. I think I might have gained a little something. Now I wasn't eating at first, but laptops. Don't leave your laptop computer unattended, even for a minute. That's all it takes. Some people are fast, some people are quick and slick. My Archbishop Rochford used to say the guy was so good at stealing, he stole the stereo and left the music behind. We always laugh at that. Car items. Place items on out of sight in the trunk of your vehicle prior to reaching your destination. Never leave packages in the vehicle. Wow, I saw something on the news about a child was left in the car. I think it was two different ones. And then I knew a person that the car got stolen or their stuff got stolen because they left it in the car and the person saw it when they went to the bank. And they came back, the car was stolen. And that's a real thing. Cash and cards. Carry only the amount of cash or number of credit cards necessary to make your purchase for the day. I know that's right. I was going somewhere and I left most of the stuff behind. I said, I don't need all of that. What's the point? You know, Cell phones. Hold on to your cell phone and keep it secure out of sight when not in use. All right. Handbags. When in a bar or restaurant, do not leave your handbag over the back of your chair. You got some people having the back of them, so they do like this and that and everything like that. I may be guilty of that at work because there's none but five of us in there. You don't know who took it. And I'm just kidding. But still, but these are good tips. You're out in public, it's easy to forget, maybe even knock it over, maybe it fall on the floor, roll. I don't know. It don't roll, but you know what I'm saying. Well, all right. So don't put it on the back of the chair or the stool, on the floor when dining out. The safest place for your purse is on your lap, right in front of you. I ain't mad at them. Report that suspicious stuff. 911. Woo, and keep the little phone. All right. Uh, Let me see. Okay. 25 minutes already. Tips for personal safety: purses and wallets. Grip, carry purses or briefcase in a manner that will allow you to let go. All right, release it. If someone attempts to snatch your pocketbook, let go. It's especially um, if, uh, if there's a weapon involved. They don't want you to get killed. You know what I mean? Because sometimes you hold on to your stuff and the person will drag you and everything. That's what the man told us. You know what I mean? Because sometimes you'll fight for your stuff and everything like that. But they always say that's replaceable in your life, isn't? And I can believe it. Carry your keys on your person, separate from your identification. Right? Bumps. If you are frequently bumped into a crowd, be aware of that a pickpocket might be responsible. All right? Carry. Always be aware of your surroundings and carry your pocketbook clap towards you. Mhm. Close to your body, tucked in of the bent of your elbow as if you were a football player. Wow, what one or two? I ain't mad at them. Long straps. Always keep your purse close. Carry it close in front of your body or hold it tightly under your arm. Cash and cards, divide money between your purse and your wallet and your pockets. That's interesting. You say divide it. I guess so you'll always have some. God forbid anybody take anything. You should still have something because, it's in different places. ATM skimming. All right. The scam. All right. ATM skimming occurs when a criminal attach a phony card reading device over the real card reading location, either at the lobby entrance, wow, door, or on the ATM machine. The phony device looks identical to the real device, wow, and is equipped with electronic recordings that will capture the financial information from your card. This data is used to create clone cards, which will later be used to withdraw money. Wow. Mm-mm-mm. I remember Elder Mallory, Apostle Mallory, told me to get something. It looked like a wallet, but you put your credit card in there and it can't be read. He said you can even use foil or something like that as well. But wow, what can you do? Makes you think. Tug. Okay, these devices are usually attached with two side tapes and can be discovered by simply tugging on areas where the card must be swiped. Mm, okay, and skimming devices can also be affixed to the card reader at the entrance door to the ATM. This is the picture of that. Wow, that is deep. I like to know a little bit more with that one. You know? Wow, that is something. Mm, 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 mm. My. Protection. All right. Let me sit back a little. All right. Protection. When entering your PIN, cover the keypad with your other hand to prevent possible hidden cameras from recording your number. Mm. Money trap. Be aware of money trapping, where the criminal attach a device to the cash dispenser, trapping the customer's money and, wow, retrieving it after the customer leaves the ATM area. Wow, report that. Report your financial institution. Report. It says immediately report any skimming devices to your financial institution and NYPD by calling 911. Child, let me tell you, I see anything like that, I definitely want to talk. I remember something happened to me, and they was washing checks. I stopped even using checks because twice $10,000 was stolen from me, and I had to talk to them about that. I was upset with the bank and upset with the people because they know me. And what was said was some other landlord that they knew I didn't even have one. They knew all my information about who I had. So they gave me my money back twice, but I told them, come on, get it together, you know. Deception burglaries, the scam. Here we go. Criminals often target elderly victims and and operate during normal business hours, 9 to 5, making them less likely to question the situation. These impersonators use false covers such as utility companies, okay, yeah, utility companies, delivery companies, and companies such as a plumber or electrician, a contractor. A common ploy being used is a pipe broken down the block, and we have to check the water. Once inside, the perpetrator manipulates and distract a victim while pocketing their valuables. That's heavy and that's deep. I think I must be gotten older where I always got a story because I remember I was leaving that same Bronx job and going down into the train, and when I noticed that it was not like it was closed at that part of the station, so I didn't want to go down there. But a guy came on and he had a fake looking thing like he worked for the train. He said, "No, you can go down there, or I'll help you or something like that." And I went right back to my job and got the guys from my job to, walk me to the train station. You know what I mean? Because I was working from 9 to 9, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. I was going to get home about 11. So, Shando, you know what I'm saying? So, what can I do about this scam? Safely. Stay inside your home and do not open the door. Do not invite anyone into your home while you verify a work order. You may want to keep a list of utility companies, phone numbers in a convenient location. Required ID, verified ID through the viewfinder, the peephole. I got a peephole, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, if the people from the office didn't send anybody or I didn't ask for anybody, even if they sent somebody, I like to know when they coming. I don't like to be surprised. If somebody's coming, then it's all right. So they usually post something in the building. And they don't really call us, but they post stuff in the building. That's a hint, but still. I like, some kind of, at least I'll be able to call the office or the super and say, you sent somebody over here or something. You got to give me some more information. I talk a lot through my door. I don't just let you in. And when people give me them phony calls, I always say, well, you called me. You asked me for information. Why you want to ask information about me? If you called me, you're supposed to have all my information. All right? All right. Now, contact. Contact the company to verify employees' um, legitimacy. Company numbers may be located on the internet or on your bill, which I've seen. You may want to keep the list. I guess and report this stuff. And they even give you the numbers right here. Look at this close. This is the Con Ed numbers and the regular numbers if you didn't already have this stuff. I like that. Yeah, mine is in my phone and they're on the bills. Let me see how many more we got to go, but I really want to finish the book because it's a cool book. Okay, vehicle theft. Safe, Safeguard your vehicle. Vehicles are stolen for a variety of reasons, including theft for parts, insurance fraud, retagging, exporting, and joyriding. To help prevent the theft and damage to your vehicle, we suggest the following. What can I do? Lock. Okay. Always lock and secure your vehicle. Always activate your alarm every time you leave your vehicle. Don't forget that. Keys. Never leave the keys in the ignition. I tell my husband that all the time. He would warm the car up, go back in the house. I said, "What you doing? We live in New York. You forgot where we live or where we were born? We from Brooklyn." But he never paid me no mind, and nobody never stole a car. He said, "Oh, we over here." I said, "I don't care where we at." I had to treat it the same all the time. I remember going on a trip one time, and I locked the doors. They said, "We don't lock the doors." I kept locking the door. Oh boy. All right. Okay. Never leave the keys there. Okay. Valet. Do not leave your valet key in the car overnight. All right. Don't leave it in there overnight. Property. Never leave property in your vehicle items such as loose change, shopping bags, GPS, cell phone, laptop, tablet, and the changing cords are targeted for thieves too. So even though you think it's just the cord or your thing, I lost mine. You know that thing. I forgot the name of it. All right. Anyway, contact your precinct crime prevention officer and visit our website at www.nyc.gov/NYPD for more information on programs we offer. So they offer more than one type. All right. Enroll in NYPD anti-theft program such as VIN or ETCHING, itching, Operation ID, and combat auto theft. So they got more than one. So even if you don't live in New York, I'm sure there's one in your city, town, or country, wherever you live. All right. All right. Prepaid gift card scams. Oh my God, we got to stay with this stuff. People are losing thousands of dollars in a phone scam involving prepaid gift cards after receiving a phone call from someone who claims to be a utility company representative, a law enforcement officer, an IRS investigator, or an immigration officer. The caller is threatened with the loss of their utility service, criminal persecution, tax lien, or deportation if they do not submit an immediate payment over the phone, a prepaid gift card. The common scenarios are as following. So these are the scenarios. So listen out. You might have heard it. I've had some call me. Somebody told me my daughter. I don't have any children. You know, Chanda Koboshe. Six typical scenarios. Arrest scam. The victim's family members have been arrested and the caller pretend to be a law enforcement officer threatening to keep them in jail unless bail money is paid with a prepaid gift card. Come on, if you really wanted the money, you would ask for something else. You know what I mean? You wouldn't ask for a prepaid gift card. Gift cards are usually for some other stuff. IRS scams. A caller informs the victim that they owe back taxes to the IRS and must make an immediate payment with a prepaid gift card. accidental scams. The victim's family members had a car accident and the caller threatened physical violence unless the immediate reimbursement is made with a gift card, a prepaid gift card at that. Mm-mm-mm. They need to act some of these out. I think they had some on the tape. I tell you, but utility scams. Utility company immediately payment demands immediate payment by preparing a prepaid gift card of your electricity or gas will be turned off. Lottery scam. Woo! A caller informed the victim that they have won a lottery and must make immediate payment with a prepaid card to claim the prize. I remember they did that because I'm in the acting and I wanted to. They said I had the part. Now, why would I have to pay you if I got the part? You want me. You want me, and then you got to pay me. All right? I mean, just like any other job. You know what I mean? Not a bad job, but I mean any other job that's legitimate and good. Something you wanted to do. All right, deportation scam. The victim family member has been arrested, and the caller pretends to be an immigration officer, threatening to deport them unless the bail money is made with a prepaid gift card. How about that? What can I do? Know this: utility companies and government agencies will not contact you demanding immediate payment by prepaid gift card. So that's it right there. Bing, that's a lighting a bell. Remember that anyone who has the number of a prepaid gift card has access to fund to the funds on the card. All right? You notice that Shonda. Mm-mm. Never give out personal or financial information to anyone who emails or calls you unsolicited. All right? Never wire money. Provide debit, y'all hear me? Debit or credit card numbers or prepaid gift card numbers to someone you do not know. All right, caution. Be suspicious of callers who demand immediate payment for any reason. So it doesn't matter what they're demanding it for. I never heard of the cops demanding you any money because somebody in jail. Some of us might say keep them. You know what I mean? My God, my God, my God. Do not let your cleaner, okay, this is a new one I was looking at, take you to the cleaners. Getting someone help around the house. You may have a home attendant or you may, pay somebody to do a little something for you, whatever. But they tell you how to protect your privacy. Okay, clear surfaces of bills, appointment books, work files, and any of your documents you feel that you need to protect. Make a request. If you use a company or service, request the same cleaner every time. So if Alice is cleaning, or Pookie or Bookie or Mr. or Miss or John or whoever their name is, if it's gone and you the only one live here, what's up, John? What's up, Pookie? What's up, Alice? All right, secure valuables. Place your valuables, your jewelry, your small electronics, your cash in a safe or locked room. I remember when I had one, a home attendant, when I first time I ever had one. I was refused it because I had my husband and my family. We all tight and close. We watch out for each other. But this time I had nobody. My husband had passed away with the Lord, and just didn't let the lady in my bedroom. I let her do everything else. I never let her go to bed because I didn't feel like I had nothing to look. I didn't know about this, but I just didn't feel like going through that. So I was everywhere she was, and I watched her while she cooked, and I told her what to cook because she said she didn't know how to cook it. So I said, "I'm gonna tell you how to do it." I had to let her do things that I couldn't do. I couldn't go outside, so she had to do food shopping and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So but this is good to know. This is something else. Do your research. Use a company that has an excellent reputation and a long history. Don't use the new stuff all the time. You know what I'm saying? I know sometimes we try to, help companies out and, because, we want to help out and, be a part. They may be our people or something, but sometimes, like they said, use the ones you know. You know what I mean? Because sometimes I've done things like that and it didn't turn out good or right, and sometimes it was marvelous. But that's some chance you take, and sometimes you might not want to take that chance if something valuable is gone that you can't replace. And hopefully nobody is dangerous enough to hurt you or us or any of us. Double check. Be sure to check on important valuable items before and after the cleaner has left. Immediately put anything missing, damage to the manager. I remember when a person moved me and they had damaged something of mine and said they didn't do it and they were supposed to. I told the company, and I known this company a long time, and they didn't make him give that. And they said, oh. But I found out too, sometimes when you're a senior or you older or have a disability or a woman or by yourself, sometimes you can't even let them know that because they just do things wrong. And sometimes I notice when I had my nephews come here, I had to have something done in my apartment. The super came, used to be rough or mean to me sometime or, his father. What them four boys did, they ain't do nothing or say nothing. Couldn't even talk above a whisper. How about that? All right. All right. Off limits. All right, to make certain rooms off limits, and that's what I did with my bedroom because I knew everything was in there. So this is the information page they have. And I've done all this in 46 minutes, but I wanted to make it shorter. But I wanted you to have everything more than making it shorter. New York City Police Foundation invest in a safety city. NYPD Community Affairs Bureau. I'm reading some. Follow us at NYPD COMM Affairs. All right, NYPD news.com. All right, you got www.nypdnews.com. Call 1-800-577-TIPS. Okay? You got Crime Stoppers and stuff like that and NYC Safe. So they got a number 1-888 NYC Safe. That's spelled out to a phone number. It spells out 181. They got 1866 Safe NYS. All right. If you see something, what they say something. All right. So NYPD non-emergency calls is 311, but the emergency call is 911. Non-emergency calls is the 311. So I hope you got something out of this. I hope this has helped you in some way. I know when I saw this book, I said I have to do a show or a program or a little talk about this and everything like that, because I love you guys. I care about you guys. I always want to give you stuff that can help you personally, spiritually, naturally, with your health, with your family, with studying or work or education or, you know uh, because I care. I care. And one of the things I'll tell you before I go is my niece sells this stuff, and it's called Pain Muscle Balm. Look how little it is. Look like a little chapstick. I used it for the first time, so I rubbed it on my knee, and my knee feel a lot better. These are the samples that she gave me, but it's expensive. But I know I've been in pain for years, so anything I won't care how much it costs. You know what I mean? But the tension, it helps you relax. You feel better. You have a few drops, and you feel better the next day. You feel like you rested and stuff like that. Because I know on dialysis I have trouble sleeping, and with the transplant I don't always have trouble sleeping, but once in a while I do. Stuff be on your mind, things you have to do, you're trying to plan, you're trying to do. But this little bomb thing is nice. She's also on um, Facebook, Remathea Webster, and you know, She has a lot of little things. So, I like to also promote businesses and help people to, if it can help you, use it. If you don't feel it can help you, don't even bother. You know what I mean? But I hope I give you everything free. I don't charge you anything, but people got to do what they do and they make a living. Young man, he has the hat thing and an organization. You know what I mean? People have so much, to do and to give. And every time I find out something, I try to tell you and give you somebody else. You know, Eva's Pearls was there, and she sold all kind of stuff. I thought it would be jewelry and stuff like that. She even sold, products of African American products and stuff like that, and it was just beautiful. And the company was named after her mom. So you take care of yourself. Take care of your whole body. Enjoy the holiday season. People are sweet and kind in this season. And that's one of the favorite things I love about that, and spending time with my family, fighting over who's going to cook what and where the house we going to and who's going to do it, who's going to host. Host can be tough. But it's all worth it when you have your family. And whoever it is and whatever they're dealing with and going through, sometimes that's not them. So I hope y'all love on each other, forgive each other, and work better together. I'm working on that with my family, and they're working on it with me. I hope you do the same. You know, nobody's perfect. No family is perfect either. But I love you guys. Viva victory. All right. Shando. All right. Stay safe. Get your book. Learn the tips. Yes. Good day. Happy Sunday.